My name is Elaine Austin, and I am the coordinator of Children Worship and Wonder for Disciples Home Missions. What is Children Worship and Wonder? It is a faith-based approach for children. It centers around storytelling, ritual, and fellowship that is used with children in churches to help them deepen their relationship with God. Children Worship and Wonder uses the familiar fourfold order of worship. To begin, the children come into a special worship space to a storyteller waiting to greet them. They sit in a circle, surrounded by Bible stories made just for them. Everything in this special space is accessible to children. The storyteller leads the children in a time of singing and praise. This coming together of the children follows the first order of worship, which is the gathering of God's people. Next, they will hear one of God's stories in a storytelling format told with multi-sensory materials that children of different ages with different learning styles can enter and enjoy. As the story is finished, the children are invited to share in a time of wonder about the story. They are asked wondering questions to help them dive deeper into the meaning of the story and to listen for God's still voice that is found there. These questions might sound like, I wonder if the Good Shepherd's sheep have names, or I wonder what the Good Shepherd's voice sounds like. Third, just as in big worship, the children will respond to God's story. In big worship, we often respond through prayer, song, offering, celebrating the Lord's Supper. The children have the chance to respond to the word in a myriad of ways as well. Some of these ways include using the story materials to tell the story they just heard, or working with art and craft materials, praying at the prayer table, or reading a book. The children then come back together in the circle, and here the storyteller lights the Christ candle and shows the children where the story they heard is found in the Bible. Then as a community, they pray together, and they share in a feast. As they leave the worship center, the children will participate in the last order of worship, which is the sending out of God's people into the world. Each child is given a special blessing by the storyteller. This order is followed every Sunday. How do you learn about this program? First, get a copy of the book, Young Children in Worship by Sonia Stewart and Jerome Berriman. Everything you need is in this book, including the order of worship and patterns for the stories. Second, you can find a training in your area or virtually. Look at the training link on our webpage. If you do not see a training in your area, please contact the Disciples Home Missions Office or myself, Elaine Austin, and we will be glad to help you find a training or set up one for your church. Let me close by saying this. I wonder how one shares their experience about the mystery of God.